it's been a long time. I think the last time I came live was on the 7th because I drew this. It's been a long time, guys. I'm so sorry. I was meant to come live after the last live I did. I think I came live a day after or so to share a lovely gift I got given by my friend's daughter. So yeah, I did actually come live, but I think after that they just got very overwhelmed and I've not been live ever since, guys. So and I've been busy with school. So I apologize for not coming on here. I was actually going to wait for my niece and my nephew to come back from school because I wanted them to actually watch me sketch, but the time difference is, I think they're like 1 hour behind or so in England. So I'm hoping that when they come home, they'll be able to join in before I log off. I just wanted to come in and do this sketch before I start to make dinner and before I also change my mind, guys, because I don't know, lately I've just been feeling a bit weird. Like, yeah, like some days I have my good days that I'm so excited to come and sketch, and then some days I'm just like, ugh. So yeah, so today I just wanted to come live and share and try and do another sketch, guys, and before it starts to get dark as well, because I also struggle with the lighting when it's dark. So yeah, so the last sketch I did was a sketch of a dog, but when I asked my nephew and my niece what this was, guys, guess what they told me it was? I think they said it was a, what did she call it? A deer or so? It actually did look like it, but it is a dog, a Chihuahua dog, I think. I think it's a Chihuahua. So yeah, so that was the last sketch I drew. And then today I was actually going to draw a horse. I've been saying I want to draw a horse, and there was another sketch I was going to do. On Sunday I was meant to come live and then I changed my mind. But today I just decided, okay, let's try a reindeer because it's Christmassy. So yeah, I'm just prepping, just need to get my pencil. So I'm so sorry, I've been busy with school. I've even got hem lesson from yesterday that I haven't finished. So after doing this, after making dinner, then I'll probably come and do my hem lesson, guys. So, and yesterday, guys, you won't believe what happened in school. In school, I went in thinking it's just a normal day in school, guys. I didn't know that my teacher has already singled some of us out to write a national proof test. So in Sweden, before you write your exam, they give you kind of like the old exam papers for you to do. And girls, boys, people, I wasn't prepared for it yesterday, guys. All I just knew was I just sat there minding my own business, and my teacher was like, Sasha, dada, foyame. And I'm like, follow you to where? I just literally came into class. And she was like, follow him, the laundry or something. And then she took us to another room and she was like, okay, I want you guys to try and do the old exams from before to see if you guys are ready for the exam. I'm like, excuse me, are you ready to me to see if Sasha is ready for an exam? Do I look like I'm ready for the exam? But yeah, guys, it was a bit like weird yesterday. I was like, I wasn't actually nervous. So I think the good thing was that it's good my teacher actually didn't tell me I was writing a test, an old exam yesterday, because if she had told me I was writing an exam, guys, I think I would have like probably just stay sweating and I probably would just like run to the toilet and I get so nervous. So I think because she didn't tell us it was an exam that we're going to write, all I just said was Sasha, blah 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 for Yame. I'm like, follow you to where? And then she took us and then she gave us the test thing and she was like, just, don't cheat, don't anything. I just want to see if you're ready for the exam. And then don't you no phones allowed, obviously, and stuff like that. And girls, boys, people, do you know that this test yesterday? So for those of you that are just joining in, guys, I'm just gisting you guys about something interesting that happened whilst I'm waiting for my niece and nephew, to be honest, to come live, because I want them to actually watch me sketching because they are actually excited to see that their auntie can sketch. So yeah, so yesterday my teacher actually called some of us, I think we're like 6 of us, into another room, and she told us we needed to do a test exam to see if we're ready for an exam. And Man, probably she actually told me I was going to write this exam, guys. But I'm that kind of person that when I'm in class and my teacher is saying most things, I don't know, for some reason my ear stops to hear things. Hi, Eileen. Hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks. A year ago, I discovered I could sketch, and ever since then, I've been sketching. I haven't been to any art school or anything. I just picked up the pencil, watched people on YouTube sketching, and I literally just sketching. I've been sketching quite a lot. So almost every day, I do sketch. So these are some of the things that I've been sketching. And when I do come to sketch, Ellen, I literally don't do trial runs before I come live. I literally come live and then we just sketch up together just to see if it's easy or not. So these are some of the things that I've been doing. Thank you so much. Hi, Robin. Hi, thank you. So yeah, so I was just like waiting to see if my niece and nephews will come back from school so that they can watch me sketch a reindeer. I've never sketched a reindeer before, so I don't know how it to turn out. And I was just like gisting about like, hi Shem, hi. I was just like gisting about like what happened to me in school yesterday. I got like a surprise like exam test to do. So my teacher wanted to know if we were ready to write our exams to go to the next class. And yeah, so yesterday was just really interesting. And yeah, so yesterday, strangely, the test was so interesting that I don't know, maybe it's for another day. Let me just keep that experience till I finish all the exams, and maybe I will come and I'll share with you guys what happened because, like, what we get taught and what we see in the exams are two completely different things, or maybe just my brain doesn't kind of like get it. But it was fun yesterday. So yesterday we did the exam, and then I don't know, maybe she's thinking I'm ready to go to the next class, even though I don't think I am. Oh, yeah, I think, Shem, I think I will because I never knew I could actually draw. And then now I'm beginning to love it. So I think I will go because I need to also know how to use colors. And I noticed the sketch that I'm going to do today. You know, the reindeer has like Rudolph the reindeer has a red nose, right? So I think this artist actually did a red nose. So I am a bit nervous to paint because the last time I painted Tom and Jerry. After drawing Tom and Jerry, guys, I painted Tom and Jerry, and I literally destroyed my Tom and Jerry, guys. So ever since then, I've been a bit reluctant to kind of like sketch and then draw. So I think I will go to an art school and also to shade, to know how to shade. Yeah, I think I will. So these are some of the things I've been doing. And we're just going to get into the sketch now. And if my niece and nephew comes back from school, hopefully they will be able to see at least the end of the sketch. So yeah, so these are some of the things we've been doing. And there's so much more I'm going to do, guys. I am also going to try knitting. So there is my friend's daughter gave me this art thing. I think it's something to do with like like rhinestones that you kind of like stick into, kind of like a puzzle thing. I think I would also come live and we're going to try that out. I've never used that before, so we're going to try that out. But I'm just sharpening my pencil just to get a bit sharp, not too sharp though, guys, because whenever I kind of like make this really sharp, kind of like if you're not careful, it just digs into you and stuff like that. So my Feeble Castle pencil is ready. I've got my final sketching paper, guys. When I started this journey, I went into Erbeb, like a discount shop in Sweden, to get myself, I think it's Erbeb or Rooster. I went in to get like a basic sketching stuff. And do you know that I never thought that I would finish it? Like, this is just some of the sketches that I've done. I've still got like some in a folder as well. So yeah, so this is actually my final paper. And yeah, so maybe tomorrow I will get some more sketching papers and then we can continue. So without further ado, let's get into this sketch before dinner time, guys. So today I'm making potatoes and pork chops with like brown beans. Swedish people eat this thing called brown beans. So yeah, it's not really my favorite food today, guys, but I have to have it. Oh, you're also from Sweden? Hi, Robin. Oh, Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Do you speak Swedish then? You're from Sweden, so you are Swedish. Yeah, so I'm learning Swedish for immigrants, guys. I'm in SFE class and I'm loving it. My teacher is amazing. My teacher is amazing. She like, yeah, she's just she's I've learned so much from this class. I was a bit nervous when I started this class because it's an advanced class-ish, but my teacher's been really, really amazing. So shout out to her. I know she probably doesn't watch me. She probably didn't know I was actually on YouTube. So yeah. So shout out to her. She's been amazing. Oh, so dukam prata Svenska. Jomo prata miket Svenska. Milalaresia vimos trena mie. So yeah, I should actually be speaking a lot more. So he says to you, so I think his face mapping I'm calling it the dinosaur now, guys. Sorry, hold on. Rudolph the reindeer. So let's start. So he says this is an easy way um to what do they call it? To draw a reindeer. Please let my brain not call it dinosaur. Do you know the reason? If I call it dinosaur, it's because of my niece and my nephew. My nephew, especially, he's obsessed with dinosaur. So sometimes I say to my nephew, I saw a dinosaur sitting on the bench at the bench. Is it on the bench? At the bench, on the bench. And then my nephew is like, Auntie, no dinosaurs sit on a bench. And I'm like, yeah, I saw a dinosaur sitting on a bench. And then sometimes I tell my nephew that I saw a dinosaur eating banana. And he's like, Auntie, but dinosaurs don't eat banana. And besides, dinosaurs don't exist anymore. Like he's like 5 years old, but when he was actually like 2, 3 years old, guys, my nephew could actually name so many dinosaurs. Like he's so clever. And then the other day when I was video calling him, guys, I actually told him about because he was showing me his like robots, the toy he had. I can't remember what the name was. So I said to him that when we were growing up, we used to watch this film called Robocop. And he was like, so there was something called Robocop. So I went on YouTube and I pulled out the Robocop stuff and then I was showing him. And then he was like so intrigued. And I was like, it's been a long time since I actually watched Robocop. Me and my elder brother used to watch it a lot. And he was like really, really intrigued. He was like, ah, he's never seen that. I like to kind of like take them back to like the olden days, especially with Tom and Jerry. They didn't know about Tom and Jerry because they're into all this like recent kind of cartoons. And I used to show them Tom and Jerry as well. I used to be like, hi, Robin. Hi, hi. So I'm just making light sketches and I'm just rabbiting as well, guys. Making light sketches because like when you start to sketch, you should actually make it light because that way if you make any mistakes, then you can always like Sudogumi it off. So that's what I'm actually doing now. So he says to draw a triangle. So that's what I'm trying to do because sometimes he actually face maps and face mapping actually has helped me, especially when I did this dog. I think there was actually a face map with this one as well. I can't remember what I did, but there was a face mapping to this one. So yeah, most of the things that I do, there's usually face mapping, guys. If that's what they call it. I just guess that's what they call it, face mapping. You kind of like map it out and then it makes it easier for you to sketch. So it says to draw a triangle. And then, yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just doing soft strokes and I can always erase my mistake. So yeah, so let's see. I'm actually excited for this one because I actually was going to come back to draw a brother of a horse. Let me see if I still have it here. But yeah, I just thought let's just do dinosaur today. Why am I calling it dinosaur? I'm still saying dinosaur. Man, I literally just called it dinosaur again. Let's do a reindeer. Reindeer, not a dinosaur. So I'm trying to see if I can find a horse because I knew I drew a horse and I was going to draw the side of a horse and yeah, I just decided let's just do something else. To be honest, I can't find it here, guys. It's somewhere here, but let's just continue. So yeah, so if you're new on here, my name is Sasha. I like to try out tricks. Anything anyone says is easy for beginners. I want to try it out so you don't have to if you don't want to. And yeah, so I just like to see if it's actually easy for beginners or not. So it says to draw a triangle and then you draw, like divide it in half. So that's what I'm doing. Soft strokes, and then you can always take a step back and then see if you've made a mistake, and then you can always correct it. So that's what I'm just doing. So straight lines, and then after that it says to draw, hold on, so now you need to draw a circle here. So we're going to draw one circle here, over here. So circles as well, you can just do soft strokes, and then you can, until you get the perfect circle. This thing actually blocks, like kind of like affects when I'm sketching, but I hope eventually I will get a phone that I can actually get a normal, what do they call it, a normal stand for, because I'm using like the flip phone and it's so difficult to get the stand for it, guys. So I just use this one, but then it blocks what I do. So just trying to do a circle, and I can just erase the ones that I'm not happy with. So sketching, guys, have really taught me patience, the art of patience. Like when I started, I was one of those kind of people that if it doesn't go my way, I just abandon it. But I think coming life also has really helped me, because like I do still have some stuff that I started sketching. That was before I started coming life, and then I just abandoned it because I just thought, "Oh, I'm not good enough to do this," and then I just left it. So I think like sketching has really, I've grown. Yeah, I have grown with it, and especially doing it live as well. So I'm just trying to get the perfect circle before we continue. So he says to draw a triangle, right? And then do a circle. And I think my circle here is too standy. It's meant to be a bit like proper circle. So you can always erase and then go down again. And using the right pencil is actually key, guys. I remember when I started, I was just using regular pencil, and yeah, I just wasn't getting it. But ever since I started using like, this kind of pencil, it's been really, really good for me as well. So he says to draw a circle here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I will darken it so that you will see it properly eventually. So bear with. And then he says the next circle to do is, so from here, you do kind of like, as if you're drawing like a B, right? So you're going to go up here, circle here. So kind of like you're drawing the back of a bee, like, the body of the bee. Let me see, I need to remove this. I literally just saw this not quite long before I came live, guys. And I was like, okay, I was going to do this. And now I keep flip-flopping. 1 minute I say I'm going to do a horse, which I actually did a horse, guys. I don't know where that horse is gone now. Let me see if I can find it. I did a horse, and I did so I was going to do a horse from the side, but I don't know. Trying to see if I can find it. It should be here somewhere. It's really bothering me now if I don't find it, because I was like busy showing it to my niece and my nephews. So I think, but I need to find it. So yeah, I was going to come back and do a horse from the side, but I will still come and do it, guys. So bear with. I know some people would remember that I said I was going to do one. Let me see if I can find it here. No, that's a pizza. That's a hole. That's a skull. That's do you know my niece, right? I told her what this was the other day because she thought it was a starfish, and then I told her it's an oxalotti, And you know, the other day she actually said to me, Auntie, that's an oxalot. And I was like, how did you even remember? Kids of nowadays, they actually don't forget things like that. Like, I just find it very interesting. Oh yeah, so I did draw this horse, but I did say I was going to come back and draw the horse facing forward. So I will actually do that eventually. I just felt like doing a reindeer today, guys. So bear with me. For those of you that knew I said I was going to come back and do a horse facing forward, I will still come back and do the horse, guys. That was the horse I was looking for. So let's carry on. Let's carry on. So I am drawing this that looks like a bee, and then we can continue. So over here, we just make it curvy, 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 and then for some reason it comes a little bit outwards there. So if you guys are new on here, my name is Sasha and welcome to my tribe. On here, I like to try out things that anyone says is easy for beginners. It just happens to be sketching I've been doing lately, but I will be doing knitting as well. I once knitted when I was a kid, but that was like, I think I knitted like a square like this for like home economics, and I haven't knitted ever since. So I will come and try knitting as well, and some other things too that I really want to try out that it says is easy for beginners. I'll try it out and then we'll see if it's actually easy or not, guys. So over here, I don't know, my triangle is meant to come out here, guys. Let me see if I can shift this. So the triangle is meant to come out here. So basically, I think this is good enough. Let me see what he's done. Take your hands off, take your hands off, take your hands off, off. Okay, so mine is a bit too sharp. So I'm just gonna erase here and make it softer. Though it's supposed to be like this though, but I don't know. Softer like that. Oh man, I don't like the way it's looking though. It's a bit too fat here, but then, oh man. Okay, let me see. I don't know, it's a little bit too fat here, guys. So, but then that was how he went. He went this way. So, yeah, I think I'm just, oh, it's just a little bit too big here. So just need to reduce it, reduce it a little bit. Hi guys, hi. It's been a long time since I came here. I'm sorry, I've been busy with school, man. It's been like busy study errands. When I come home, there's lots of hem lesson, and yeah, so, and I just had to like try and focus a little bit on school. I don't want to be like the last person to graduate in class. You know, like one of those people that in the end the teacher will be like, okay, Sasha, just go to the next class. I just don't want to be the last. And it's not even about that though. I just want to be able to learn. Seeing as I'm in Sweden, I live in Sweden, I need to integrate in the society. And even though they speak Swedish and English here, it's still nice to learn the language. And yeah, and to me, it's kind of like an achievement. Learning another language other than English, to me, it's kind of like a big deal. So he says after this, then he goes to do this, what do you call it, the ears of the, let me not call it dinosaur anymore, guys. So over here now, we're going to, man, this thing is like in my way. So over here, let's see. So the next thing he does is over there. Stay still. Pause. So he goes here, and then I'm trying to see what he's done. So he takes it down here. Sorry. So he takes it, sorry, not that way, this way, like so. And then, oh man, and then kind of like a leaf, but my triangle is too big, guys. And I know whenever this thing becomes too big like this, then it means that I've done something wrong. So my triangle is too big, so I can just try and reduce it down here. Yeah, my triangle was too big, guys. So I'm just going to try and tape it off here. And that's the reason why it says always do light strokes. So that way it's easy for you to adjust there. Light stroke, guys, light strokes. So I've reduced the triangle a little bit more. And then over here, kind of like drawing a leaf that goes this way, and then it goes down. Guys, you know, not the first time, when we first moved to Sweden, the first, because I came in December, and you won't believe the first thing I saw the night that I came was a reindeer. Is it a reindeer or a deer? I don't know which one. We live in Skåne, so I don't know what you normally see on the on walking past. I think it was a deer. It's not a reindeer, is it? And it was just passing through the window. And you know, ever since then, I've never seen it again. There were two of them actually. They were just passing, and it was like snowing. And ever since then, that was like 4 years ago now or so, I haven't seen them again. That is proper strange. Like, just I looked out of the window and I just saw these two things just galloping. Not galloping, they were just kind of like maybe like having like midnight stroll. But ever since then, I haven't seen them again. That's proper strange. So I'm trying to draw the ears, and see, I had to reduce the size of the triangle because yeah, because I've learned a lesson that when it doesn't look like what they want you to do, then you have to like adjust it. So now, so it's like drawing a leaf, and then over here is like soft drop, and then it goes down here. So soft drop, and then it goes in like so. I think mine is a little bit too fat though. Man, you can always adjust it. So over here, this is my first time drawing a reindeer. First time, so bear with me, guys. And then over here, he then just makes it softer like this. But I think my reindeer's ear is a little bit too fat. I want it to be exactly like his, but I don't know what I've done. I think maybe here is high up too much. So yeah, so I can still drop down the triangle. So we're going to just go softer, smaller. So just need to raise a little bit more. Hi guys, hi. It's been a while, guys. I was really nervous coming on today. Like, I just kept making excuses, and yeah, so bear with me, guys. Whenever you don't see me online, it's just one of those days when things become very overwhelming for me, and then I just want to like take some time to just get myself back again. So I missed you guys on here though. So I'm just trying to like reduce the size of his ears, because his ears are a little bit too. Oh man, now it doesn't even look right anymore. But don't worry, Sasha. There was a time I will be panicking, but I just think I need to drop my hand a little bit more like this, and then it goes down like that. I'm just going to leave it like this, guys. The triangle clearly should have been lower down. So, yeah. I think my triangle was meant to be lower down. Man. And also here as well. I think it should be. So, over here, it should go down here. And then come down there. Hi guys. We're drawing a reindeer, trying to get into the Christmas. Just trying to erase this. Because I have learned the lesson, guys, to always follow instruction. That was one thing I wasn't good at when I started. I just used to freestyle. I'm like, okay, let's just break the rules. But anytime I do that, guys, it just backfires on me. So that's why I'm a bit like, I need to get it right. So that's the first ear done. And then he does some like zigzag things here. So, but I'm just going to leave that one for now, guys. And let's just do the other part of the ear. Stay. Oh, man. I want his hands off. Okay, so we'll do the next one now. So it has to be in line with this. So over here, do the next ear. So it goes this way. And then, so it's like drawing a leaf. Man, this thing is always in my way. Does anyone use a Samsung flip phone? And where do you get a stand that works with it? That you can actually like tip the phone over like this and be able to still film? Because I struggle to find a stand. I got this one from IKEA. And I think it's for a tablet. But anyway, so over here, the leaf goes, or the ear that looks like a leaf goes this way. I think it's slightly a little bit off, but and then over here, trace the next one. So next one goes in like a scoop, and then drop down. Don't worry, guys, I will darken it just in case if you can't see it. And then it goes this way. So that's the reindeer's ears that I'm trying to do. Sorry if I don't reply. I'm trying to focus on this. So this is what I've done so far, guys. So let me see. I can always go back now and just take a step back and see what I've done wrong. So I want here to be a little bit softer. So I'm just gonna go here. And I'm using a HB pencil, guys. They always say use like a HB pencil when you're like doing the initial, what do they call it, right? So now that I've done this, this says to do a line here. So another scoop over here, right? So I'm just going to do a scoop over here and then kind of like zigzag, zig, zag, zig, zag, zig. I'm trying to get exactly what he's done. Zigzag and then zig. Okay, so that's that one done. And then over here the same. This one is not really zigzaggy, but okay, so this way. And then zigzag, zigzag, zig. I've gone overboard, but anyway. Zigzag, zigzag, and then you stop there. Oh man. Okay, so after doing that, so we're going to then use this bit here as the outline. So that's why I actually didn't darken it, guys, because over here, he then goes here. So he's trying to draw the face of the, I'm about to call it a dog now, guys. It's no more dinosaur, it's now a dog. It's a reindeer, sorry guys, reindeer. So we're just gonna go here, kind of like as if you're drawing like love, but upside down love. So we do the first one here. One thing I like about sketching is the magic. Everything comes to light. So you know, like when I used to like see people like sketching, I used to think to myself, when would I ever be able to do stuff like this? But like ever since I started sketching, I just find like everything starts to like add up. It's just amazing. That amazing feeling of like you've created something. So I'm just doing what he did here. Oh man. Mine is slightly too, oh, guys, mine is slightly too off. Hi, Sonic. Hi. What do you look like? You said, can I draw you? Me, hold on, let me see. What do you look like? I've only drawn two people, or one person. I drew Zelensky. Yeah, so I don't know if I can actually draw a realistic person, but I know I did Zelensky, and yeah, well, maybe one day I will try because I think you have to like. And actually, when I drew Zelensky, guys, I actually did not know what face mapping was. I literally just saw someone drawing Zelensky, the president of Ukraine, and I literally drew him. And yeah, I think that's one of my biggest achievements is drawing him. And so I don't know if I can draw someone to look exactly like the person. So he's done this way down here, and then he goes up, down, up, down, then softer, and then he goes down this way. So go down here. I'm going to take this off, and then yeah, so Sonic, I don't know if I'll be able to draw someone that looks exactly like themselves, because the only person I've ever drawn is Zelensky. So over here, so I think we're trying to like map out or form his face. So he goes this way. He goes high up, and then he drops. He starts to drop down. So high up, and then starts to drop down here. Okay, so drop down here. And then he starts to go down here. I knew like my this was supposed to be different, but I made a mistake now, guys. Let me see if I can correct it this way. So it goes down here. So you see my triangle is completely off, guys, because his triangle goes further out. Oh man. Guys, I don't know what I've done. His triangle actually goes further out. So I think, oh, Sugar's Bell. His triangle actually goes this way. Let me see if I can correct it, guys. So his triangle actually goes this way. I knew it didn't look right, but usually before, guys, I'll be panicking, but now I don't panic anymore. because I know so long as I'm using a pen, so I can always erase. And I'm just trying to see if I can correct it this way, but oh my god, this way. Take this off. So my triangle, guys, was off. I think I probably should have just used the ruler to get the right triangle, but for some reason I decided to freestyle. So, oh no, 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 what are you doing? So go this way, and then it's supposed to drop a little here. Because there's so much space here, but don't worry, I'll get it. I'll get it. So over here, then I do the next love that's supposed to drop down here. So it's just going to be soft, soft down, down, kind of like give the reindeer a cheek. So soft, soft, soft. Okay, and then drop down here. And then how did he get this circle here? Oh, okay, okay. Oh man, I think okay, so the first one is he drops down here, 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 like so. And then for some reason he goes down here. And then he cuts this in half. Oh man, guys, I'm in deep now. So he cuts here in half. So he cuts here in half like this. Oh, this side doesn't look right, guys. Doesn't look right. I don't know what I'm supposed to do next now. It doesn't look right. It looks like his head is tipped over. Guys, it doesn't look right. So I need to try and figure it out. So it looks like here, his head is meant to be standing, or the hairs are meant to be standing up. Okay, so I know what to do, guys. So if I I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. This doesn't look right. Just going to erase here. So when he came here, then he's meant to go here, go here, go here, then go here. And then from here, man. And then over there, from here, I make a U here, and then this. Oh man, Sasha, get your acts together. I think the whole fault started from the triangle, guys. My triangle wasn't right. I should have used the ruler. I think I just got too carried away. Oh man. If I go down here, and then it goes down. Oh man, what am I doing? What am I doing? Guys, I'm just flopping this now. Man. Sasha, get it together. Get it together. Oh! What am I doing? Guys, I'm so sorry. I'm just getting frustrated because I don't understand why this is just... Go down here, then go up, and then drop down, and then... So I'm still back to where I was. Oh man, I'm just gonna leave it like this, guys. I'm back to where I stopped here, and then from here, then go down. I'm just going to... Oh man! Oh. So go down here, and then it goes down. So okay, so down here, because you're trying to give it cheekbones or something, and then go down here, and then it goes here. Okay, okay. And then he has something else here. So he draws another line here. So let me just do that one now. So draw here. That goes over to here. So think it's like he's trying to map out the mouth. Guys, don't worry, I'll get it. And then for some reason he's got... Let me see what he does. Okay, so then after... Man, what am I doing? Okay, so here we're going to do the nose. So the nose goes like this. And then it goes down to... Oh man, my triangle keeps moving. Guys. Like then suddenly his triangles come up now. How does this triangle keep moving? So the first outline that I had was made... Oh man. Okay, I know what I'm going to do. Guys, I'm just going to freestyle it now. Because every time I look, his triangle moves to somewhere else. I'm just going to use my common sense, if I have any. Because don't forget, he actually erases the guide map, the mapping. So I'm just going to use my brain now, guys. So over here, the same. Man, what am I doing? Guys, they said this is easy for beginners. He actually didn't use a ruler, and I wish I did use a ruler now, guys. Because if I had used the ruler... Oh, no. Don't make sense. Now I've lost my line as well. I've lost the line here. So the line is supposed to be here. Right? Okay, so I think I know what he did. So over here, right? He does like an outwards. And then he takes it slightly out like this. Softly this way. And then he takes it up like this. So the triangle is meant to get here, but unfortunately mine has lost it. So over here, he brings it out a little bit, and then he tips it over, and then he then takes it out, and I think... How did he just get so quick like this? Hold on, guys. I need to like take it back a bit. Okay, so... Oh man, wait. He actually started with... Man. Oh, why am I like this? Okay, He actually did something here. So I'm just going to do something here. But now my circle is going low. Oh, man. My circle is going... Guys, I just want to like scream. My circle is going lower, so let me just do something different. So straight line here, right? And then kind of like this. So that's where Rudolph's nose is. And then now I can then do, so over here like so. Oh man. I thought this was going to be so easy, like the cats. When I drew a cat, guys, the cat was so easy. Clearly this one isn't. Okay, so that's supposed to be the nose. I will shade it later, so then now I can then go back here, right, and then do the hook thing for the nose. So go up, 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 and then drop it down, and then hook it up like so. Oh man, now it's just so far away from the nose. Oh man, guys, so far away from the nose now. So over here like so, and then oh man, Rudolph's nose is just horrible. I need to reduce it, guys. So it's neither I do like so, make it shorter, because I'm not happy with this. I'm literally not happy with this. So I'm just going to leave it like this. And then what else did he do? Okay, so he then does zigzags here. Oh man. So like so. So then you let it go curving here, and then he then did kind of like zigzag, like shading. I will come back, guys, if I'm happy with how it is, but right now I'm not. Let me be honest, I'm not happy with this reindeer. So then he goes to draw the eyes. So let's do the eyes and see. Oh, stay. Oh, stay. So he does the eyes. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back. Just the eyes. Okay, so he draws the eyes. Oh man, I need you to take your hands off. Okay, so perfect. So he draws the eyes here. So it comes out a little bit out. Like so. Goes down. Actually thought drawing Rudolph the reindeer is gonna be easy, but I didn't know Rudolph is gonna be this difficult. So, oh man, don't give this thing a big eyes. So go down this way. So you draw the first eye thing, and then over here he kind of like came back out again. and traced. I'm just doing soft strokes as well. Like so. And then let me see what he does next. Okay, so he drops it down. He drops the eyelid down. So I'm just gonna drop it down like teardrop, like so, right? And then it attaches over here. So we're going to do teardrop, and then it goes in here. Oh man, this reindeer looks like one that is wearing makeup or something. I don't know, it's too sharp. It's too sharp. I wasn't expecting it to be this difficult, you know, drawing a reindeer. Oh, it's not soft. What's happening to me? In my eyes, I know what I want to do, but for some reason, it's just too dark here. So yeah, I'm drawing this for my niece and my nephews, for Tom and Jerry, in case if you're watching. Tom and Jerry, if you're watching me. Okay, so I'm just going to leave these eyes like this, guys. I'm getting frustrated now with this reindeer. I really thought it was going to be easy, but I'm going to leave that one like that, and then let's see what else he does. So he does the, stay still. So then he goes here and he gives it like, oh man, he gives it like I whatever you call it. So I'm just going to use my thingy to just shade here. I will go back and I'll darken everything, guys. So let's just do the eyes here using the HB pencil still. And then what else did he do? And now he's put out something else here. So now there's like something that goes down here. Maybe under bad eyes or something. I don't know. So I'm just gonna give some curve here. And then over here. I will darken it, and then he goes here, and then he does kind of like, you know, like a question mark, but that's just to break down. So like that. So that's the odd eyes done there. And then suddenly the second eyes has just appeared. Oh man. Oh, see, it literally appeared. The second eyes. So how am I supposed to do it now? Oh, it literally just appeared. So meaning he's not going to show us how he did this one. Oh, this is not fair, man. Now what am I going to do? So it's over here. I'm just going to have to use my common sense that I don't have, maybe. Literally, the other eyes just appeared. So how am I supposed to do it if I'm already struggling with this other one? So I don't think this is easy for beginners then, because he just skipped this part. Okay, so I'm just going to try and, okay, so maybe a circle here, right? A circle here that gets here. Oh man, it's going to have like cross eyes now. So I'm doing the inside eyes. Actually didn't notice this until now. Like I literally didn't even finish watching the sketch before I decided, okay, I was going to do a reindeer. That's usual, typical me. I don't think until like the very last, because if I'd seen he just fast forwarded here, maybe I would have thought twice and just stuck to the horse that I plan to do, guys. I'm just getting really nervous now, so excuse me, guys, if I'm a bit negative. I just didn't think he was going to just sprint that one, so I'm just gonna go here, use my common sense. I should use your common sense to draw. Just follow exactly what you can see. Use your common sense. I should use your common sense. Okay, so I'm going to use my common sense there. And my common sense goes back here. Oh no. Yeah, like so. And then it kind of like goes in here. Right? Okay. So his eyes is not supposed to be like this, guys. If I was an eye surgeon, I swear they would just like ask for a refund. If I was like, this is how I'm going to create your eyes, they'll be like, man, you're not going anywhere near my eyes. Okay, so this thing that I did here has to be reduced then, because it just didn't make sense. Don't worry, I'll get her. And then here, I just need to darken here. Just trying to do the inside of the eyes, guys. Bear with me if I'm quiet. Oh man. Oh, Sugar's bell. Doesn't look right. Over here. So guys, this is supposed to be easy for beginners. I'll let you guys be the judge of it. So I'm just going to try and raise here up and take it down here. Maybe then it starts to look like a reindeer, like so. And then over here, I think he must have done the eyebrow like so, like so, like so. That's all I can see. So over here now, oh man, this doesn't look right. Okay, so drop it down here, like so, and then like so, and then it has to go cutting through. Then how come it looks like he's got like he's been in a boxing match or something? It's meant to be like, I'll get it. Don't worry, Sasha, you'll get it. You will get it. So over here, it goes down a bit, and then it goes down, and then it goes down like this. Okay, so over here, it's gonna be like this. I think this how it is, and then this how it is here. Oh man, I've taken this away from it's supposed to be. So this, just trying to darken the ears again now. And then, because I lost something here. What did I lose? So above its eye thing here, then this were meant to do this other one like so. Because I erased them, so I'm just trying to trace my way back. And then also try to press harder now, because there's nothing else I can do for this reindeer, guys. So now I just press a little bit more, like so, and then this one is still here because it all got erased. They all got erased there. Oh man. So this one cuts through here. So let me see if it, man, I don't know if this looks like a reindeer yet, but don't worry, it's work in progress. I'm positive now that, why is it doing that? Okay, so he's removing all the guidelines. Stop. You're too quick, man. Oh, he's just too quick. You blink, he's done it. So over here, he does kind of like another line here. And then he then removes all the guideline. So that's what I'm going to do before we continue. I've done this one wrong now. See, this reindeer doesn't have to be perfect, guys. It just has to look like a reindeer. It's not a supermodel reindeer. That's what I always tell myself, guys. Talk myself out of anything. It's not auditioning for like Lapland God's Talent or something. So this is where we are now with the reindeer. And it's almost 1 hour since I've been doing this. So he then erases. But I'm just going to go back and see what he does before. Okay, so, oh, stay still. Oh, so now he erases, guys. So I'm going to erase the guidelines. And then, so the triangle comes off. Which other one comes off? This one also comes off, right? Yeah. So I'm just using like a regular eraser to, so all these lines come off. So now I'm going to have to figure out how to erase this without erasing. So where else did he erase? So here comes off, like so. This triangle comes off, but I know I'm going to lose some stuff, but I will go back and darken it. So I'm just erasing all the guidelines, and that's why I say always start with light strokes, guys, so that way you're not pressing too hard to erase the lines. So even this one comes off as well. And here as well comes off. The middle line comes off. So you will soon start to see Rudolph the reindeer. Oh, how did this thing just appear now? How did it get to this? This is supposed to go down. This guy is playing me, guys. He's literally playing me. I've just erased and then... Oh, man. Okay. Okay, don't worry, Sasha. Just use your common sense now. There's nothing else you can do. So I'm just going to remove all the loose stuff. And then we will figure it out. So remove the lines here. Is there any other line? Okay, so now I'm just going to figure it out, guys, because I don't understand. So I'll just use my common sense now to this side is a bit too, the cheeks is a bit too cheeky here, so I'm just going to reduce it. Okay, so let's just soften it. Softer, 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 softer. So you see, I have reduced it a bit now. Okay, still do here, softer. And this cheeks is okay-ish, but looks like the reindeer has been in a boxing match. So I'm going to try and just reduce it just a little bit. Just a little bit from here. Just here. Just slightly. Slightly like that, right? And then now I can go down. And then go down. So now I can press harder. Still using my HB pencil, guys. So I'm pressing down now to try and get the reindeer. So softer, softer. And then over here, I think it's meant to go a little bit in. My bad. So it goes. So I need to go in and then oh man, this reindeer looks weird. It's supposed to be flowing down and then down like so. And then over here, then I can just drop it down. Oh man. And then for some reason, the reindeer now suddenly has like a drop down. So I don't know why he did that. He just is, oh, so I'm not meant to just go high up. No. So I need to drop it down. So I think he must have erased and then adjusted. But because the reel is kind of like a 60 seconds, so he's really, really quick. So I'm just going to sketch what I see. So over here. Like so. But this reindeer is a bit... I need to make him softer here. I don't think this was that easy, guys. His steps were very, very quick because I am struggling with it. But I'm just going to try and use my common sense to try and adjust it. So, like this. Oh, man. Okay, so I'll just try to adjust it so you can start to look a little bit okay. So now I need to just redo here because for some reason his looks different. So over here, we have to drop it down here. And then over here, we have to drop it down here. So, but mine is too long. So I need to erase here. That's why I didn't want to like shade really dark, because I just wasn't sure what he was doing there. So over here, we're going to go down like this. And then go up like this. This thing looks a bit bendy though. Rudolph is not standing straight. Or his head is not straight. Anyway, so this one now goes this way. And then kind of like from here. Goes this way. And then, so I just need to drop everything down, because this didn't make sense. Just didn't look right that way. So I just need to erase that, guys. I don't think this is easy for beginners. Let me be sincerely honest. It doesn't look easy for beginners, because the guideline thing didn't help me that much. So over here, and then here, made a curve like so. I will just darken it, and then over here the same. So now I'm just going to press harder. And then here the same. Guys, this doesn't even look like a reindeer now. I don't know, I'm just not happy with how hair is. I'm just not happy. It feels like he's a bit he's tipped over. I just wanted him to be a little bit straight down, but this is what I can see, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. And then what else did he do? He shaded here. So shade here like so. Shaded like so. And then for some reason he starts to shade. Don't tell me that's the end of it though. Okay, so then he goes here, and then how did this thing just show up now? Go back. Go back. Okay, so let me see. So he erases, and then okay, stay still. So over here he adds something else here. And my God, it's so far away. I need to take it back a bit more. So, man, he's so quick. Okay, stay. Okay, so he actually didn't go back down there. He just went away from here. And then so he went this way, like so. Oh man, it's not meant to be double lines, so Don't worry, guys. I will adjust this thing because it doesn't look right. Rudolph the reindeer doesn't look right because even now I can see the shape of his head doesn't look right as well. There was no point copying his what do they call it? There was no point because based on that, this Rudolph didn't look right. So I'm just going to use my common sense to redraw here. So like so is where that one ended. Even this black eye gave it here. I'm going to try and reduce it. So over here now, okay, so he goes here and then he adds something here like so. And then he just shaded here. So like so. So this becomes like a guideline over here. So I'm just going to do this. Let me see what else does he do. Okay, so over here as well. He goes over here. Guys, I'm not happy with this drawing, but stay still. I'm just going to revisit it again eventually. This was not what I expected it to be. But it's just to show you guys if it's easy for beginners or not. I personally think my Rudolph looks very ugly. But Rudolph looks really not good. But I tried my best with it. I tried my best, guys. So over here is this. And then here I'm just going to drop it down here. Like so. I was expecting it to be prettier than this, guys, but this is the best I can do with this. I'm not happy with it. But let me see. So he shaded, oh man. So he shaded the outside. So I'm going to use 4B pencil to give this bit shading. So 4B pencil is softer. And then that way you can also blend. So I'm just going to shade the I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling this one, guys. And it's strange though, because I think this usually happens to me when I don't sketch for a while. And then when I come back to sketch, I think I just lose my game with it. Because I haven't sketched since the 7th of November. But then, like I said, I've been busy with school. I think I'll be writing this national proof. I don't know. Like I said to you guys, my teacher surprised me yesterday. And she was like, Sasha, follow me. And I'm like, follow you to where? Where am I following you to? I just came to school. And yeah, so we did the test proof. And whenever she does that, is because she wants you to come and she wants you to write the national proof. So I think I'm going to be writing the national exam. I don't know. That's if I pass, isn't it? So, but I just think I'm not ready for the next stage yet. But then I said the same thing with course C. When I was in course C, I kept saying I was not ready for course D. But now I think it's also because I hate change. I'm used to my teacher. She's been amazing. And now I'm just scared change somebody different. And you get, I feel really weird about that. But just me personally, I'm always scared of change, guys. So I need to hurry up with this because it's dinner time now. And I'm going to be cooking. I am going to be cooking. Sasha, the chef, is going to be cooking. Next week, guys, I will come live to cook Nigerian tomato stew. I've been meaning to do that. So I'm by myself next week. So I think I'm going to experiment, guys. But I have to make sure that the fire alarm is like tip top. Because Nigerian food can be very smoky. So yeah, so I think I'll be making Nigerian tomato stew next week live, just like how I did the jollof rice live. So if you want to join in when I do my live cooking, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and 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 turn on your post notification so you get a notification when I come live. Because like I always say, I don't like to schedule my lives because when I do, then I start getting nervous. So yeah, so I'm just going to use that 4B pencil to make some shading here so that I can just blend it. Maybe this, I almost called it dinosaur again. Maybe this Rudolph would start looking a bit okay. So 4B pencil, just used to shade here. There's nothing else I can do for this reindeer, guys. Nothing else. So shade, we blend, and then that's it. So you can use a cotton board to blend. You can use blending stump, or you can use what they call it, kitchen paper. So whatever you have, you can use to blend, just to make it a little bit neat, I think. So I used the HB pencil, but now I'm just using 4B to put some shades on, because this guy went really quick with this one. That will teach me a lesson not to just jump and pick something to do without sitting down and watching him sketch it. Because I literally just saw Reindeer and I was like, okay, I will do. I don't think I even finished the end of the whatever. And I was like, I will just do this one. I should have just sat down, watch how he did it, and then be sure I can do it, but I didn't. So shade. And then I will blend last because I don't want it to transfer everywhere. So this is what it looks like now. Okay, so now he now goes and he's put Rudolph with the, stay still, man. How you too quick? And then over here now, so I'm going to use this to put, Rudolph has a red nose, right? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. So we're going to put red. Is it bright red Rudolph has? No, dark red. So he actually came here and then he put some redness to Rudolph here. So I'm using this crayon. I'm not good with like coloring, guys. So now it's probably going to come out really bad. So before I continue there, I just need to darken here. Because this is Rudolph's, what do you call it? So in here like so. And then darken here like so. So now we're going to use this Stedler Norris colors. I'm using this red. I get nervous using coloring, guys. Ever since I did the coloring of my Tom and Jerry that I drew, I don't know. I don't know if he used yellow as well. Because I saw yellow, I saw red. Guys, look at what I'm doing. This is just horrible. Rudolph has a red nose, I think. Oh, like dark brown. Okay. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Why do I always call it Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer? Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. I think I saw him with yellow. Let me see. Okay, so he used red and then I saw yellow. Stay still. So we're also going to use yellow or orange-ish as well. Guys, I don't know if this is doing anything to this. I'm just going to leave it like this now. I'm not good with coloring. Nope. Anyway, so this is my take on this nose thing. And then what does he do next? So now he goes and he presses hard. So he's happy with how it is. So he goes here, 4B pencil. So Let's see what he does. Same here. So I'm using a darker pencil now just to make it look a little bit like trying to define Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. You can see he's actually adjusting this reindeer, guys. This guy is really playing me now. So like here needs to come off. It's like adjusting his mistakes. Oh, I'm just gonna leave it like this, guys. So, what am I doing? Like so. And then now it makes sense to remove this thing. Hi guys, hi Hildies, hi, how you doing? It's been a while. Sorry I've not been on here. I've been busy with school. Hope you're doing well. I've been busy with school, Hildies. So Hildies, I'm drawing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I decided to come on and do this because I haven't been here for a while. So I was like, okay, let me just draw Rudolph. But apparently they said it's easy for beginners. So I decided to do this one. I know the last time we were on here, I said I was going to do a horse from the front view. But I don't know, I just changed my mind. That's why I don't like planning things, guys. Because when I do, I tend to just change my mind. So yeah, so I am drawing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and I'm almost done. I'm just like giving it highlights with a darker shade of pencil. So I'm using 4B pencil to just make it pop, and the eyes as well. So, and after this, I've got to go and cook. Have our dinner, and so I can darken here a bit and leave some like over here. Like I always say, using the right pencil is key. So this is his or her. I don't know if this one is a female Rudolph. I don't know. How do you know if something is female? So over here, now he suddenly puts down here like so. So just darkening it with a darker shade. And then that's it. So we'll darken here like so. Just leave a little for the reflection. I noticed he's left some of the eyes to have kind of like reflection. So I'm just going to leave that there. And then over here. This looks so awful. But this is my first attempt, so of my first attempt of drawing Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So that's what he's done. And then let me see. Okay, so he basically just darkened everything, so that's what I'm just gonna do now. over here, see? So I guess my face mapping actually didn't work, guys. So he actually started with like a triangle and all the other things that he did, but I don't think it worked for me, guys. So here, he just done like very dark shiggy there. And then over here, so he goes like this. Oh, and then like this. And this one now he's changed it to this way. So that's why I didn't want to blend it yet, because when you start to put your hand above the whatever, it starts to get smudged. So I tend to just leave the shading to last. So I'm sure it's beginning to look like Rudolph now. And then here he's got like some weird stuff. I don't know what he did here, just something like this. And maybe that's Rudolph's hair or something. And then okay, he does the same for here as well. So we're just going to press with the same pencil. Try not to sharpen this one because you don't want it like sharp. So I'm just going to leave this like this. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. So press hard. That's why I always start with very thin lines, and then when you're happy with it, then you just press hard. So same with here as well. Let me see what he did there. Did the same. Same here. Using the right pencil is actually really good, guys. You can see the difference between the HB pencil and the 4B pencil. It's just so different. And same here. Giving me double lines. Yep, and I think that's it. Let me see what else he does. Yeah, okay, this one here. Okay, just gonna remove this middle one here, the line. Let me see what else. Okay, yeah, here he then does some line here, and then here becomes kind of like very dark shiggy. Even here as well, just press really hard like so. And I noticed Rudolph's forehead is darker, so we're going to make it darker before I blend it, so it just maybe looks a bit okay. So his forehead here is darker because that's probably where his hair is. Don't know if he's got hair though. Hi guys, hi. So I'm literally done. And over here I'm just gonna Um, so here's dark like so. And I think that's what he did. Let me see. That's it. So over here, he just drew this line here and then here. Just did it like that. Then here the same. So I'm just going to blend here out. Rudolph is good to go. Okay, over here as well. Dark, 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 dark. Guys, this crayon didn't... I know he says you can use like a marker as well. So I do have these markers from IKEA. So I think this is much better. Oh, man. Am I going to destroy it now? Just trying to... I wasn't really happy with that pencil color thing. But I think he said you can use a marker as well. So I'm going for brown because apparently Rudolph doesn't have red nose. I don't know why I keep saying his red nose. So, oh, I knew I was going to spoil it with this marker. Oh well. Rudolph just ate some grass. Man, I've destroyed it. So guys, that's it. That's my take on Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. I'm just going to blend it out and then that's it really. So thank you guys for joining me. Thank you for your comments. And don't forget to turn on your post notification. So when next I come live, I'll be coming live quite a lot. I'll try, guys. If I don't come live, I tend to go live in the mornings in school as well. So yeah, because I've been teaching how to, or we've been learning how to count 1 to 50. The last time I came live, I counted to 50, but we've got like some repair work in school. So it's kind of hard for me to go live. It's like really, really noisy. So yeah, so this is my take on Rudolph. I'm just going to sign it and then I will shade it. And then that's it. So this is my take. So this says it's easy way to draw Rudolph the reindeer. I don't know about that. My Rudolph looks very not well, but this is my first attempt, guys. So over here, just noticed here's dark, here's dark, here's dark, and then here the same as well. So just gonna sign at the Limbegs. And today's date is the 14th of November. So this is my attempt to draw Rudolph the reindeer, and I don't know if I actually like it, guys. But first attempt, and I'm just going to quickly blend. Let me see, maybe it starts to look like normal Rudolph now. So you can use a cotton swab, like I said, to blend. Where the eyes are here, one in here. You can just blend a little in there. And then over here as well. So just the outside. Okay, guys, so that's it. I've just blended it a little bit to just give it personality, but this is the best I can do. So let me give a quick shout out to everyone that said hi today and for joining me today on today's live. I want to give a shout out to Robin Manson, um, El, El, Ellen, Ellen Lorenson, Ellen Lorenson, and also Shem Van Veen, and also Sonic the Hedgehog and Hills as well. Thank you guys for your comments and thank you for joining me today, and hopefully I'll try and come on again. I don't know when. If I don't come to do another sketch, I will come and do something else. So thank you so much, and I'll see you guys on the next video. And also I want to give a shout out to my twinnies, Tom and Jerry, aka Harvey and Harley. This one is for you guys. I hope you guys were watching. If not, I will call you and I'll show you what Auntie did. So yeah, so this one is for my twinnies and for my nieces and my nephews. I love you all and see you guys later. Bye.